One fine day, bathed in sunshine, an orange cat named Kitty and her mother had just returned from shopping at the market. Their bags brimmed with an assortment of fresh vegetables and other ingredients. Upon arriving home, the orange cat's mother set about tidying up these provisions, in preparation for refrigerating them. Observing her mother tucking each vegetable neatly into clear, sealed bags before placing them in the refrigerator piqued the kitty's curiosity, prompting her to ask,
"Mom, why can't we just put the vegetables directly into the fridge?"
With a gentle smile, her mother replied,
"Dear one, keeping the vegetables in sealed bags allows them to stay fresh for a longer time. This method limits their exposure to air, slowing down the loss of moisture and nutrients."
Kitty nodded in understanding and then, still curious, said,
"Mom, can you teach me more about the right way to store food in the fridge?"
"Sure, honey. To keep food safe, it needs to be cooled quickly to below 7 degrees Celsius. This temperature inhibits the growth of bacteria. The World Health Organization recommends that food should not be left at room temperature for more than 2 hours to prevent bacterial growth. Placing food directly into the fridge won't cause any harm. In fact, sealing the food helps prevent condensation. The load on your refrigerator depends on the temperature and heat content of the food. It's advised to portion out the food, store it promptly in the fridge, and consume it within 3 days. Now, you might be wondering if hot food can damage your fridge. The answer is, within the normal operating range of a refrigerator, hot food won't impose a significant burden. However, there are a few things to keep in mind when you store food in the fridge. Firstly, it's crucial to cool food rapidly to below 7 degrees Celsius to suppress bacterial growth. When food cools to below this temperature, most bacteria enter a dormant state and can't reproduce. Rapid cooling effectively reduces bacterial growth and maintains food safety. Moreover, food should not be left at room temperature for more than 2 hours, as recommended by the World Health Organization, to prevent excessive bacterial growth. Seal your food to avoid condensation on the cooling coils of the fridge. Portion your food, don't wait until you have leftovers to put in the fridge. This extends the shelf life of the food. Remember, a fridge isn't a safety deposit box. Food should be consumed within 3 days and heated before consumption. So, the load on your refrigerator depends on several factors. These include the temperature of the food. Hot food needs to be cooled, and the temperature difference affects the fridge's load. The heat content of the food. The higher the heat content, the more energy required to cool it, which increases the fridge's load. The cooling efficiency of your fridge. Modern fridges have high cooling efficiency and can handle a certain level of load. And finally, how well the food is sealed. Sealing food helps prevent condensation on the fridge's cooling coils, which can affect its operation. To sum up, the key points to remember are to cool food quickly, seal it, portion it out, store it promptly in the fridge, consume within 3 days, and heat before eating. Keep these in mind, and you'll be a pro at storing food in the fridge in no time. Happy, safe storing.
"Thank you, Mom. I learned so much today,"
expressed Kitty. Her mother responded with a tender smile.
"Of course, my little chef. Remember, when we put our hearts into it, our everyday life can be filled with learning and fun."